Hey, what's going on, everybody? Hope you guys are doing great. Happy Friday. We got 7 matchups on this NBA slate today, so be sure to like and subscribe. Check out all my links in the description below. And you guys know if you guys like betting on NBA player props, go ahead and sign up with ParlayPlay. Get 5 free entries when you guys sign up. Just go ahead and hop in there, take advantage. And yeah, we'll hop in it. Pretty decent slate today. 7 matchups, starting with the Utah Jazz versus the Charlotte Hornets. Jazz opening up as a 3.5-point road favorite with the over-under at 231.5. The last 10 head-to-head, the Jazz are 9-1, 5-4-1 covering the spread. The over's hit in 5 out of the last 10 matchups. No Bogdanovich or House Jr. for the Jazz. Jazz 5-5 in their last 10. They're on a 2-game losing streak. Charlotte 7-3 in their last 10, coming off that Knicks loss. Utah on an 8-game winning streak against Charlotte. Charlotte just 4-13-1 covering at home. Yeah, I trust the Jazz a little bit more in this matchup here. Still have their key guys, not missing too many people. As long as Donovan Mitchell, Gobert, Conley play in a 3.5-point spread, I'm going to take the Jazz all day. Next matchup, we have the Washington Wizards versus the Detroit Pistons. Detroit opening up as a 2.5-point home favorite with the over-under at 219.5. The last 10 head-to-head, the Wizards 8-2, 6-3-1 covering the spread. The over's hit in 4 out of the last 10 matchups. Washington just 2-8 in their last 10. Detroit 4-6 in their last 10. The Wizards 0-8 on the road right now, 2-7 covering the spread. Detroit 9-1-1 covering the spread in their last 11. 6-1 covering at home against Washington. Yeah, I kind of like the Pistons at home here. Detroit, Wizards, they haven't looked that good. Pistons, a really good covering team. Got Jeremy Grant back, playing decent basketball. I'm going to say playing decent, but they are coming off a big win over Atlanta. 20-point win. I'm going to take the Pistons at home here. Next matchup, we have the Golden State Warriors versus the Atlanta Hawks. The Hawks opening up as a 2-point home favorite with the over-under at 221. The last 10 head-to-head, the Warriors 7-3, 4-6 covering the spread. The over's hit in 4 out of the last 10 matchups. The Warriors 5-5 in their last 10. Atlanta 5-5 in their last 10, coming off that bad Detroit loss. Golden State 6-3 covering in their last 9. They are 7-3 on the road against Atlanta. Atlanta 7-1 at home, but just 2-9 covering the spread. Yeah, I like the Warriors +2 on the road. Atlanta coming off a bad Detroit loss. Warriors coming off a nice win over the Heat. Yeah, I think the Warriors can get it done on the road here. Give me the Warriors +2. Next matchup, we have the Dallas Mavericks versus the Minnesota Timberwolves. Minnesota opening up as a 2-point home favorite with the over-under at 227.5. The last 10 head-to-head, the Mavs 7-3, 6-4 covering the spread. The over's hit in 7 out of the last 10 matchups. I do see Luka is probable, which is good. Karl Anthony Towns is questionable. Dallas 7-3 in their last 10. They did beat Minnesota by 2 points just a couple games ago. Minnesota on a 2-game losing streak. They're 7-3 in their last 10. Mavs 14-6 covering the spread right now. 10-4 covering against Minnesota. Minnesota 10-3 covering in their last 13. 6-1 covering at home. Two good covering teams. And yeah, you already know. Rolling with Mavs. Luka's back. +2. It was a 2-point game in the last one. I think it'll be close again. Mavs have just been playing great basketball. And been a covering machine. And gonna continue to bet on Mavs until they let me down a bunch. But that hasn't happened. And way long in the month of March, they've been pretty much perfect. And so give me the Mavs +2 on the road. Next matchup, we have the New York Knicks versus the Miami Heat. The Heat opening up as a 5.5-point home favorite with the over-under at 215.5. The last 10 head-to-head, Miami 9-1, 8-2 covering the spread. The overs hit in 5 out of the last 10 matchups. I do see Jimmy Butler is questionable, so is Tyler Herro. Victor Oladipo is out, so be sure to check their statuses. Knicks 6-4 in their last 10. Miami 6-4 in their last 10 as well. Miami on a 2-game losing streak here. Knicks 0-5 against Miami. That's definitely where they struggled. Miami 0-5 covering the spread. They are 6-0 at home against the Knicks, so they do have that going for them. A lot of question marks for Miami, but I still just don't trust the Knicks. I really don't. Hopefully Jimmy Butler does play. That would be nice. But as long as Bam and Kyle Lowry play, I think that's more than enough for me to take the Heat money line and -5.5 at home. Next matchup, we have the Houston Rockets versus the Portland Trail Blazers. The Rockets opening up as a 3.5-point road favorite with the over-under at 235.5. The last 10 head-to-head, Portland is 8-2, 7-3 covering the spread. The overs hit in 4 out of the last 10 matchups. Houston 3-7 in their last 10. Portland 2-8 in their last 10. Pretty ugly matchup here. I mean, stay away from it, honestly. Houston 0-6 covering on the road. Portland 3-8 at home. 4-9 covering the spread. No Justice Winslow, Hart, Bledsoe, all those guys are out for Portland. I'd have to lean with the Rockets. Not in love with the spread, so I'm staying away from that. I don't trust any team with the spread. Going to take a shot on the Rockets, but most definitely not betting on this game. Then the last matchup, we have the Philadelphia 76ers versus the LA Clippers. Philly opening up as a 6-point road favorite with the over-under at 221.5. The last 10 head-to-head, Philly 6-4, 7-3 covering the spread. The overs hit in 3 out of the last 10 matchups. Philly 6-4 in their last 10. Clippers just 3-7 in their last 10. They're on a 4-game losing streak right now. Philly on a 2-game winning streak. Philly 4-1 covering on the road against the Clippers. Clippers 4-1 covering the spread right now. Yeah, I just don't trust the Clippers on a bad losing streak. Haven't looked that good. Sixers playing great basketball. Give me Sixers -6 and money line on the road. And that's going to be it for the video. Good luck with your picks and parlays on Friday. Hope you guys all cash out, and I'll see you guys Saturday. Have a good one.